establish a max, a target, and a min. Now here's what it means. We want to stay in homeostasis so we can target fat, right? Right. If we eat less than 292 calories every single 4 hours, based on this scenario, which this may be higher for you, it won't be lower for you, I can almost guarantee that. If we eat less than this, then you just switch the fuel tank. If you eat more than the max, now you're on the overflow part, because your body can only process, based on your activity level, it can only process this many calories every 4 hours. Your body needs energy over time. The studies show that you can go up to about 4 hours before you'll switch fuel tanks, and you'll stop burning the blood sugars, and you'll stop burning the fat, and it'll switch over to muscle. In other words, you're going into a crash. Remember that? Blood sugars? You're going into a crash, and you're coming out of homeostasis. So to stay in homeostasis, you've got to stay within this window every 4 hours. So you can go a maximum of 4 hours without eating before you're threatening that homeostasis. So what's the max amount of hours you can go without eating?
4 hours.
4. Right. Okay, solution, eat to awareness. Start to become like the athlete. Start to become aware of your body. Your body will tell you what's too much. Your body will tell you what's not enough. Okay, now let's look at food as nutrients. We're going to hit this very basic because we're going to hit it in more detail in another workshop. There's macronutrients, otherwise known as, or called macros, and there's micronutrients, otherwise called micros. Looking at the macros, or the macronutrients, you got carbohydrates, you got protein, and you got fat. Now, according to RDA, which is commonly used, there can be slight fluctuations in these percentages that I've given you, but generally speaking, the best intake for fat loss is 50%, 30%, and 20%. 50% carbs, 30% protein, 20% fat. Everything that you eat, over half or more, should be carbs, especially if you're on an exercise regimen. If you're an athlete or a high endurance athlete, or you do some high endurance training, you can take that carb number up to 75%. How much protein should we eat? Anybody curious? Oh, you're throwing it out? Oh, yeah, 30%. You're right. Let me ask this. Did you know that vegetables have protein? Vegetables have protein. And the protein in vegetables are great for you. Will the protein in vegetables help to increase your lean muscle, or at the very least preserve it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely it will. Can you build muscle eating vegetables?
Yes.
You can't. Question. Does fat make you fat? No. Does the absence of fat make you fat? Yeah. The absence of fat in your diet makes you fat. Did you know that? Fat is essential to losing weight. If you don't intake enough fat, you will have a tendency to store anything that you do eat as fat. Did you catch that? If you don't eat enough fat, your body will have a tendency to store everything that you do eat as fat, because it knows that it needs it. All your systems need lubrication. Every cell in your body requires communication. Protein doesn't work. The amino acid breakdown inside the body does not work without fat. Fat helps the communication throughout your entire body, so it helps all your systems work. Again, 20% of total caloric intake needs to be fat. Okay, micronutrients. Real quick, micronutrients, other way to put it is antioxidants that come from your fruits, your vegetables, and any supplements that you take. The question is your body balanced through and through to absorb those nutrients? Okay, now let's look at food as balance. One of the coolest things about the body is your body has so many systems inside it that are all about balance. Take your temperature, for example. What should our temperature be when we're healthy? Who knows this? 98.6. Well, the body's constantly at work to bring it into balance. one. Blood sugars. Your body has the pancreas and liver. They work together to keep those blood sugars under control so the body can stay in balance. One of the coolest systems that the body does to keep things in balance, and you've heard this before, pH, acid versus alkaline, the balance inside of the body. Everything we eat has a pH value to it. And some of the foods we eat are slightly acidic, some of the foods we eat are slightly alkaline. Okay, here's what I want you to take home with you. Acid, bad. Alkaline, good. Say it with me. Acid, bad. Alkaline, good. Very good. Stress increases acidity. An acidic body is a dangerous body. Remember, acid, bad. Acidity contributes to weight gain. Stress contributes to weight gain. All known diseases cannot survive in an alkaline state. Can you catch that? Can I say that with confidence? I can. Cancer. Is that a disease? Yes. Is given our culture a problem right now? So with that statement, can it survive in an alkaline state? Yes or no? No. No. Make no mistake about it. Being alkaline is good for your body. Being acidic is detrimental to your body. So, on the pH scale, here's some basics. On the alkaline state, basically, it's your fruits and veggies. I'm not talking about liquids right now, that's for another time. But fruits and veggies, primarily, they're alkaline. What's acidic? Pretty much everything else. Okay? There are some exceptions, but I want to stress the importance of those veggies and those fruits. Now, fruits have sugars in them. Are they dangerous? Are they going to make me gain weight? See, we're afraid to answer. And that's okay. It does. It depends on how many. Now, if we're downing a bushel of strawberries in the morning in our shake, then that could be an issue. But fruits in general, no. No, your body needs them. They are so full of carotenoids, that's antioxidants that your body needs, and they're alkaline, especially the berries. Lemons and oranges, the citrus, are they acidic or alkaline? Alkaline, no doubt they're alkaline. Now by themselves, their pH is strongly acidic. But as soon as it goes into the body, mixes up with the enzymes and the digestive process, it turns into an alkaline. Actually, it's one of the best alkalines you can get. Put lemon in your water. If you're not doing that right now, put lemon in your water, and you want the pulp in your water. That pulp becomes a slow release of alkalinity through your body for quite a few hours. And actually, the excess weight is your body's way of protecting you from dying. Because you're so acidic,